Hey guys, this is Philip, and I believe you're on the step 3 on how to speed up your computer series. Now, this step, so you've done the msconfig, you deleted unnecessary files, and now you're going to use the best software ever for cleaning the computer. It's completely free, you just have to download it and then you can use it. It's a full version, alright? And it's called CCleaner. So CCleaner, just go to their site, piriform.com, and download it, alright? Just go to download, Piriform, alright? And it's going to download. I'm not going to install it because I already have it, but it's straightforward. You just click next a bunch of times. You should read what you check, alright? So that you don't uninstall any side programs. But anyway, when you've done that, you can turn it on. It's pretty easy. You don't even have to have an icon on the desktop. You can just right-click on the recycle bin, and you will have an option to open CCleaner, which is really neat. All right, and here we go. It's turned on. So that's what it looks like. Here you can see like the info about your Windows and your CPU, how much RAM, and the graphics card. And this is what it looks like. Now, this is how you clean your computer with it. So this is the first step, which is cleaner, alright? So it cleans temporary files. Well, generally temporary files, yeah. So here, by default, this is how it's going to be checked, alright? This is how it's going to be. So you're probably not using Internet Explorer, or if you are, you should stop, alright? So if you're not using Internet Explorer, you can just check these. So that's pretty good. And you can check the Windows error reporting checkbox too, right? If you're doing this the first time, you can also check all prefetch data. But once you've cleaned it, you can uncheck it, alright? And then go to the Applications tab, and here, depending on what you use. So I'm using Google Chrome. I'm not using Firefox, so I'm going to check everything here, alright? Actually, I am using Firefox, but if you're not using it, then you can check everything. But I am using, so I'm just going to get this back, alright? And for example, if you're using Google Chrome, check only these three, alright? So you don't want to delete cookies or the internet cache because you're going to have to type all the passwords again. You don't want to do that. So if you forgot the password, then you're going to have like shit all over. So just follow it like this. And here you might have, so anything after Google Chrome is probably going to be all checked, but if something is not, check it. Alright, you cannot fuck up this step. So this is alright. And when you're finished with that, just click, you can try to first analyze it. So right now it's going to process it. Alright, we'll wait for a bit. So now it's analyzing how much unnecessary temporary files there are on my computer. There's probably a lot because I haven't done this in a while. If you haven't done this in a year, you're probably going to get 2 gigabytes, alright? Alright, analysis complete. It says 32 megabytes to be removed. Well, that's not too much. But if you're doing this the first time, you're going to get a lot. And it can really clean up a lot of space, especially on the Windows partition. So it's pretty good for you because it's going to speed you up, believe me. Alright? When you're done with that, go to the Registry tab, alright? What is Registry? Alright, Registry is a Windows database that contains information on all the programs and services installed on the computer. But when you uninstall a program, for example, like we've been doing the last step, deleting unnecessary files and programs, the registry stays, alright? It doesn't get deleted, at least not all of it. So there is some registry and information that is not used, and it's taking up space, and it really does slow down the computer if there's a lot of it. So this is what the Registry Cleaner does. Just click Scan for Issues, and it's going to scan for all unused registry, alright? So just wait again for a bit. It takes a bit of time depending on how fast your computer is. Alright, 46%. I've done this a lot lately, so I probably don't have any unused registry, I think. But yeah, it does take a bunch of time. I might skip this. Okay, so no issues were found. But if you get registry, just click Fix Selected Issues, and it will prompt you to make a backup of the registry. If you're personally, I do not make a backup of the registry, but it's, I don't know. If you're afraid that you're going to lose something and that you might run into problems, you should make a backup. But I've never done it, I've never had any problems, and you shouldn't either, okay? So it's your choice, really. And you just click like Fix Now or whatever, and it's going to fix it, alright? So again, it's completely free, you don't have to pay, and it does everything for you, alright? Next tab is Tools. Now here, there's nothing really. I'm not going to explain all of this, because there's too much, but you can try and research on your own, because there are some useful stuff here. And the last step is Options. Now, by default, if you go to Monitoring, Enable System Monitoring and Enable Active Monitoring are going to be checked. Now, if you don't want that, if you don't want CCleaner to monitor your computer actively all the time, you can just uncheck these, and then you're good to go. I have some more settings here. That's for you to see what it does, and that's pretty much it. So you can do this like every month, and your computer is going to be clean all the time. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this step. There's nothing much to explain here anymore, I think. Yeah, if you have any questions on what you should check or uncheck the checkboxes and stuff, how it works or not, just leave me a comment and I'll probably reply to you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're ready for the fourth step, I think? Yeah. Alrighty. See you guys again in the next tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again in the fourth step. Take care.